Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the New Mexico Dynasty. It is week 6 right now. We see week 7. We have a recruiting visit planned for Josh Hunt, but we want to make sure we put some more hours on him. And if you look on top, we have a lot more hours than we typically have, but that is for a reason that I will get into later. But we're going to throw on the Send the House on Josh Hunt yet again. Again, he's coming on a visit for the game that we're going to be playing in this video. This one, this week is just a bye week. But yeah, Alex Yates, the right guard that we really wanted, reached his top 3 schools. We were not one of them. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to take him off of our board. We can see Steve Villa as well, another player that we're really heavily going after. Have to try to get some sort of visit going for him. We're going to schedule a visit for next week's game. Try to get him to commit there. But yeah, going to go with the proximity to home, most likely, would be the best option there. So family visit. And then we're also going to throw another 10 points onto him. Or maybe not, maybe a little bit more. We're going to also throw that hard sell back onto him to really try to maximize the amount of effort and time that we're putting into him. But looking around, it's going to be it's game time hard sell. Again, hard to sell a playing style of D, but that's what we have. That's what we have to do. And then looking and seeing a little bit more, Tony Toner. Again, we want to bring him in as soon as we can. But we're going to take off the pitch, and we are going to try to send him on a visit again against Air Force. So this Air Force game coming up, going to be a must-win sort of game. Trying to move to 2-0 in conference play, trying to really gain some momentum on a lot of these recruits. And then you can see Juan Portillo and James Falk. Now, I like Falk as a player, but again, 5'6" is a tough look for a wide receiver. We have some guys who work in the slot already. Really just need a little bit more size at that position. But want to put some more points on Tony Toner. So might have to free up some points from somewhere else. And looking around, Jeff Chun, we still have a very good lead for. So taking off the 25 points for friends and family. And we're going to just go ahead and try to not hard sell on him because we don't really have a good position there, but try to schedule a visit selling conference prestige for Jeff Chun. Then we'll slap on another 10 points for him. And this might be all that we can really do here. But again, trying to get that visit week in before he visits Texas Tech could be crucial if we try to get Josh Hunt in the building. Again, local New Mexico kid. We want to bring him in, especially because right outside linebacker is a need for us. So we're just going to advance to the next week and hope for the best. And you can see a couple bits of good news, but if there was one thing that you did not see, I'll bring it up in the next menu. But some unfortunate news for our program, as it appears that not only did Weatherby lock us out, but Steve Villa committed to UTEP over us. That traitor. Get him out of here. We don't want you anymore. You chose UTEP over us. Unbelievable. But yeah, Steve Villa, we put a lot of points into him, and he's not going to be coming to our school. It's unfortunate, but we have a great lead on Rico Vieira. Josh Hunt, right on the edge of committing to Texas Tech. That's a little worrying. This has to be a very strong recruiting week and visit week for him. And then for Jeff Chun, we are going to put some more points on him now that we have them. So we're going to put 50 points on him. Again, he's an athlete, but we're going to use him as a receiving back. 50 points on Tony Toner. We are also going to max out the amount of points we're putting on Juan Portillo as well. We're going to send him on a visit. Let's go against Wyoming. So we're going to hard sell him, or maybe just send the house for him. And then James Falk, we're going to put some more points right there. So going to send the house on him. Remove Dennis Breeze. Again, nothing against him. Remove Braylon Mitchell. Going to keep Lloyd on our board just because, again, from New Mexico, not a lot of people going after him. So we might throw some points his way. So I'm going to throw 25, actually all 30 of the remaining points towards Lloyd. Wait a minute. We're going to take these points off of Lloyd, and we might try to really invest in bringing in Enrique Maragos. Because with him on our team, we could have a defensive tackle that could really make an impact. Again, we know what his 3 traits are. I know it says we only know 2, but there's only 1 left. In process of elimination, we're able to guess that his interest is proximity to home. So have to find the one that matches that. And it looks like it's going to be Hometown Hero. So we're going to sell Hometown Hero for Enrique Maragos. Try to get him, but with Colorado also going after him, it might be a little tough. So we don't have any points left to spend, and that will do it. All right, so we have to get a huge win in conference play if we want some recruits to come in, but I'm going to pass it over to Zeke for some commentary. Hello, everybody, and welcome to University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico, as the Lobos play host to the Air Force Falcons. Conference game, Mountain West game, and a big-time game for both of these programs. Try to start off on the right foot in conference play, as Rodriguez is going to boot it deep, and this one going to be returned out to about the 13-yard line. So not a great return, but for John Busha in this Air Force offense, a little bit of space, and they will be able to make it work. The triple option is going to be in full effect here today, folks. So we will get a chance to see a lot of running action as this quick handoff will gain about 7 yards before the fullback is corralled. Santornos trying to stare down the Air Force offense as a big run being broken off. Finally, a tackle made by Christian Ellis. But the Air Force Falcons are moving the ball down the field with some authority. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Another handoff up the gut. And the tackle made by New Mexico, holding the gain to just about 2. But the key to stopping the triple option is just to out-athlete, as Bush is going to keep it himself and pick up the first down. And John Busha is really in command of this offense early on. Handoff. This one goes up the middle. Big time tackle by Christian Ellis to bring down Aiden Calvert. He got the ball up the middle, but kind of must wish he didn't, because Ellis came down and laid the boomstick. Busha will keep it himself, slicing up field, stopped up, and it's 3rd and 1. So a crucial 3rd down for this New Mexico offense, or New Mexico defense, as Air Force threatening to push further into their territory, and another first down there. And Carson able to power his way to move the chains. And time continuing to tick down in this first quarter. Quick dump out, and Calvert is going to pick up some big-time yardage there, all the way to the 23-yard line. Air Force continuing their relentless rushing assault. And Busha keeps it himself brought down by Dimitri Johnson. So 2nd and 9 after the gain of 1 on the last play. John Busha hands it off to Carson. Carson is swarmed, and it's 3rd and 8. And the New Mexico defense has another chance to try to get off the field here and hold Air Force to just a single field goal attempt. And that looks like that's what they will do as they force the incompletion. So 4th and 8 from the 21. They're going to elect to kick the field goal. This one up, and it doinks off the upright. It's no good. So a long drive taking up around 3 minutes of time and no points for Air Force. Spin move by Andrew Henry, as Henry with a good run after the catch and picks up first down yardage for the Lobos. Lobos coming off of a heartbreaking loss last week to New Mexico State, as Andrew Henry down on the turf, but he appears to be A-okay. As another screen pass now, Henry with some space. Andrew Henry gets another first down, and Devin Dampier's favorite target, Andrew Henry, is up to 27 receiving yards. Quick pass intended for Isaiah Jones, but the contact rattles that one out, and it's 2nd and 10. Dampier looking, fires, incomplete. Lucky it wasn't intercepted, as the Air Force defensive back was right there to try to make a play. 3rd and 10. Quick pass finds Isaiah Jones, but he's stopped up short of the line to gain. And a decision for head coach Victorious. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field here. 4th and 4 from just about midfield. Quick pass. It's caught by Caden Pope. And that's good enough for a first down. A crucial 4th down conversion there to keep the chains moving and keep this drive alive. Handoff. Andrew Henry has no room. Loss of 2 on the play. And drops them back to the 43 of the Falcons. Dampier. Quick dump out pass. Andrew Henry throws a man off of him. But 3rd and 3 coming up. New Mexico trying to capitalize, get some points off of this drive. Because whenever you play a triple option team, as they pick up the first down, whenever you play one of these triple option teams, possessions are going to be limited here. As that pass is intercepted. Tried to go downfield and find Caleb Medford, but it's picked off, and it's another turnover for Devin Dampier. So the Air Force offense will get it from the 25-yard line. Busha hands the ball off, and a gain of about 4 there for Cade Harris. And you see that rotation of running backs continuing to make a difference here. Busha hands the ball off to Carson. Carson powering forward. And it's 3rd and 3. Time continuing to tick down towards the end of the first quarter. Hand off Carson. Swallowed up. And with 4th and 4, it's going to be a punt coming as they get the play off before the end of the quarter. Caden Pope on the return, and he is swallowed up. And that will do it for the first. So this game scoreless after 1 as we get started for the second quarter. No rushing yards for New Mexico and no passing yards for Air Force. So these two teams could not be any more different, although both of them 1-0 in conference play. Devin Dampier, the freshman quarterback, will hand the ball off. Andrew Henry picks up some rushing yards, so they're on the board in that regard. Gain of 6, and it's 2nd and 4. Dampier elects to hand the ball off again, and Andrew Henry tripped off after a gain of 2 on that one. It's 3rd and 2 now from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers split out to either side. Hand off to Andrew Henry. He breaks one. Andrew Henry with some space all the way to the 27. A huge run there by Andrew Henry. Broke it off for a gain of 33. Hand off now to Eli Sanders. And New Mexico getting their running game working. Dampier threw an interception to end the previous drive, so trying to make sure that he gets the ball to his own team on this drive. Quick pass out to Andrew Henry. Can't shake the tackle. And it's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Again, 2 receivers split out to either side. Dampier. And that one incomplete, just out of the outstretched hands of a diving Caden Pope. And they're going to elect to go for this. Usually you'd think that they would kick a field goal, take the lead. But New Mexico going to go for this one. Quick pass caught by Caden Pope. 1st down. And it's 1st and goal from the 7. Good run after the catch by Pope to cut up field and make a big-time play. Pass. It's incomplete. Pressure knocked that one out. And it's 2nd and goal now. Dampier fires. Finds Caden Pope short of the line to gain. And they are a yard out of the end zone. Dampier. Quick fire. Finds Andrew Henry. Touchdown Lobos. So New Mexico will take a 7-0 lead here in the second quarter after a long 10-play, 68-yard drive. Rodriguez boots it deep. And a tackle made by the special teams So now Air Force in an unfamiliar situation right now, trying to play from behind. Busha. With his fullback Carson in the backfield with him. They're going to toss it out. And a tackle made by Kyler Drake. He was able to bring down Harris before he was able to get to the edge. Loss of 3, and it's 2nd and 13. Triple option off to the left. Busha breaks a tackle, pitches it out to Harris. Harris with some space. Look at Harris go. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Air Force. New Mexico brought pressure, but one pitch, and Harris took that all the way to the house. The PAT is up, it's good, and we have a tie game on our hands once again, folks. 7-7, as these two teams are locked in a colossal clash. Miller takes it out of the end zone, and he's pinballing off of a couple people all the way to the 22. So now Devin Dampier and this New Mexico Lobos team, it's their turn to respond. Quick pass out to Andrew Henry, and unable to get anything on that one. Brings up 2nd and 10. Dampier, quick fire, finds Andrew Henry on a screen pass, and he'll get around 10 yards. They're going to mark it short of the chains. 3rd and inches coming up. Handoff goes to Henry. He'll pick up the first down, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 7-7 still the score. But now New Mexico might have to hurry up their offense a little bit. Quick pass to Andrew Henry. Henry gets some more yards, and he is a real dual threat in both the run game and absolutely as he's showing today in the passing game. Quick pass out to Andrew Henry yet again. Henry makes a man miss, makes him look silly, and he's over 100 receiving yards on the game. If you can get 100 receiving yards on the game out of your running back, I don't think any coach will complain, as that pass incomplete. Just an inaccurate throw, trying to get it to Caden Pope. And he'll bring up 2nd and goal. Dampier fires, and it is dropped. And Andrew Henry took a bit of a shot there. So 3rd and goal from the 9 now. Dampier. Pass intercepted on the goal line. The second takeaway for this Air Force defense. And Kyle Chen was able to read the eyes of Devin Dampier and take that one away. Busha electing to throw now. This one caught, and Cameron Breer will get the first down yardage for the Falcons. 1st and 10. Busha's pass caught over the middle, and that tight end coming up big. And they move the sticks yet again. Minute 15 left in the first half. And the John Benton got in there in a hurry. And down goes Busha. Time starting to drain by quicker and quicker. 2nd and 15. So they're going to try to run this play clock down. And another hit on Busha. Dimitri Johnson able to bring him down in the backfield. First sack of the season for Johnson. And it's 3rd and 16. Handoff. And there is no room for Carson. Timeout taken by the Lobos. They're going to try to do something here with 25 seconds left. They've proven that they can move the ball, but the real issue is turnovers. Caden Pope brought down, so nothing going on the return. They're going to try to see if they can maybe get in field goal range to try to take the lead at the half. Dampier motions Henry out. Quick pass out to Andrew Henry. And he's going to lose 3 yards there. Got to hurry up back to the line. Again, trying to get a big chunk play here. As it's going to be caught by Bruckler. Time expiring, and that will do it for the first half. As we get started with the second half of play, it's a tie game, 7-7. Miller will receive the kickoff and will bring it out to about the 20-yard line, but that will be all he's going to get. So, New Mexico, couple turnovers for Devin Dampier, but that's sort of been the story of the season so far. But looking to try to take the lead and win their second conference game of the season. Quick pass. Finds his tight end, Everett Hunter, and he will bring them close to first down yardage, 2nd and inches. As handoff goes to Andrew Henry, and Henry with another first down. He's up to 46 rushing yards so far, but over 100 yards on the receiving side. Quick pass, caught by Caden Pope. Pope, again, stopped up just short of the line to gain, so 2nd and inches coming up for the second time during this drive. And Andrew Henry powering forward. So another first down for Henry. And he's having more rushing production than he usually does. Just a single yard over his average per game total. Handoff to Caleb Medford on the reverse, and not a lot of space to work there. 2nd and 11 coming up for the Lobos. Screen pass out to Andrew Henry, and he's going to lose some yardage. So 3rd and 11 now. Just about 3.5 minutes left to go. Dampier hit as he throws, and the Lobos going to be forced to punt this one away. Playing the field position game, this one is going to give them the ball at the 24-yard line, so not the best punt there for Rodriguez. Busha hands the ball off to Carson. Carson breaks a couple tackles. And Dylan Carson, good enough for first down yardage there. Busha hands this one around to Harris, who had the long touchdown run. But they hold him to just a gain of 1 there, 2nd and 9. Back to Carson, and he will lose a yard, brought down by the free safety, Tavian Combs. And they're really stacking the box here to prevent against the run. As they're going to elect to throw this one, and it's intercepted. Taken away by Taylor. And a huge play gives the Lobos some momentum right outside of the red zone. Quick throw and catch for Luke Wysong. Hasn't received that many targets so far today. That was his first reception of the day. But this pass incomplete, intended for Everett Hunter. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Dampier fires. It's caught, but short of first down yardage, 4th and 2. And again, passing up the lead here for an aggressive 4th down play. And Dampier's not going to be able to get this one away. So a turnover on downs inside the red zone. And we stay locked in a 7-7 tie. Busha will keep it himself. And a big shot to John Busha, but he holds onto the ball. So 2nd and inches now for Air Force. Busha keeps it himself. And he had daylight ahead of him if that tackle was not made. 3rd and inches. And Carson able to fight forward, breaking the tackle of Tyler Keeney. And he's going to get the Falcons a first down here at their own 28-yard line. But on that play, swallowed up by DeJohn Benton. Big defensive tackle. Busha. Handoff to Carson. Carson, gain of 1, but brings up 3rd and 10. And Air Force might elect to try to throw here. And that's what they'll do. Quick dump off on the screen pass. Short. And a timeout called. Looked like their alignment was thrown off there. And it's 4th and 3. So a punt incoming. Caden Pope. Again, not much room on the return there, but gets the ball back for the Lobos of New Mexico. Dampier fires. Caught by Andrew Henry. And one spin move later has a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. From the 36, handoff to Andrew Henry. Henry finding a little bit of space, gets a first down. And now, with time ticking down in the 3rd, gonna fire incomplete. That one intended for Andrew Henry. Dampier hands the ball off to Andrew Henry yet again. There is a flag down on the field, and this one might be coming back. So it's going to be holding against the left tackle, Baraka Beckett. And that pushes them back 2nd and 20. And in a close game like this, those penalty yards are crucial. As that one incomplete, Dampier not on the same page as Andrew Henry there. Quick fire. This one out to Eli Sanders. Can't break a tackle. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. So the game's still 7-7 as we look at the top 25 rankings. 5-0 Texas is atop it right now. But the Lobos going to have to punt this away in a tie game, as fair catch called for. And Air Force trying to take the lead here on this drive. Busha pitches it out. And there was a little bit of space there for Aiden Calvert, but able to be corralled at the 45. Quick toss to Carson, but there is a flag down, and it's going to be holding against Costin Cooley, the right guard. So 1st and 20 for Air Force. As a good 10-yard run there by Busha makes it 2nd and manageable, as he took away all the penalty yardage on that run. Hand off to Carson. He stopped up. Heads up play there by Mihalis Santornos. So now 3rd and 8. Pass coming. Pressure. And that's going to be an incompletion for Busha. The John Benton was making him feel some pressure there, and punt goes away, and it will head out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So still a 7-7 tie this late into the 4th. Handoff, Andrew Henry, and he'll gain 3 yards on that run. Dampier. Another handoff to Henry. It's 3rd and 5 now. Gonna motion Henry out of the backfield. Quick pass, and it's caught for 1st down by Everett Hunter. So 1st and 10 now. Dampier will keep it himself. Some running room, but he's going to slide down after picking up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now for Devin Dampier. Quick pass finds Andrew Henry, and Henry will get about 9 there. So 2nd and 1. Quick handoff to Eli Sanders. Sanders with some room. Eli Sanders will break the tie on a long rushing touchdown. And it's pending the extra point, as that will go up and good. It is 14-7 in favor of the New Mexico Lobos. As this one kicked deep, no return. And Air Force, the last time they were trailing, that lasted for just about 2 plays. Trying to replicate that magic. Busha gonna elect to throw this one. It's caught. And a gain of 7 for Cameron Briere. So 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. About 2.5 minutes left to play. Handoff goes to Carson. He'll pick up 1st down yardage there, but not a lot more than that. As the time will continue to chew down. Quick pass and another catch there for Briere. 2nd and 2. Busha. As he's hit as he throws, and Busha unable to complete that pass, stops the clock at 2:04. John Busha hands it off to Carson, and he's short. So it's 4th and 1 with the 2-minute warning behind us. Air Force has all 3 of their timeouts if they don't get this. Bush is going to keep it himself, and they will pick up that 1st down. So time continuing to chew down. As a quick pass finds Harris, but only able to gain 1 yard, and more importantly, tackled inbounds. The clock continuing to tick down. Keeney with some pressure on Busha, but he'll deliver it. And a big time passing play will get them to the 30-yard line. Minute 33 left. Another quick pass and catch. And they're going to hurry it up as time ticks under a minute 30 left. By the time they snap this, it's going to be about minute 15. Busha. That pass incomplete. Again, pressure in his face. 3rd and 2. John Busha. That pass is complete. It's caught, first down to the tight end yet again. And now about a minute left to play here. Busha escapes this pressure and will slide down, but it is short of the line to gain. It's 2nd and 3, 56 seconds left. And they're at the New Mexico 11, trying to tie this game up. Busha fires. Incomplete, knocked away by Bryson Taylor. Air Force needs a touchdown on this drive. Fires, end zone, knocked away by Santorinos. And New Mexico, one play away from sealing a victory here. Busha fires, and it's incomplete. And the Lobos, with a first down, can ice it. Handoff to Andrew Henry. Henry picks up the first down. Timeout called by Air Force. But they're not going to have enough time. Dampier going to take a knee. And the Lobos of New Mexico are 2-0 in conference and 3-3 on the season. Meanwhile, Air Force dropping to 3-3 as well. Player of the game, Andrew Henry. It just shows his rushing stats there, but he had some work in the passing game as well. As we will hear from head coach Victorious in his post-game press conference.
Hey, everybody. Media availability only for 3 questions today. So let's get started with you in the back.
To 2-0 in conference play. How does it feel to come away with another conference win at home?
I'll be honest, it feels amazing. We have I'll be the first to say we have the best fans in the Mountain West, and they came out and they really were the driving force that helped us get this win here. Momentum was really on our side today, and it sort of energizes the team. They see a bunch of people coming out rooting for them, so it means a lot to us. Especially, you got to win your home games, leave the fans leaving the stadium feeling happy, wanting to come back and support us the next time we show up. So yeah, I think that the home atmosphere was rocking today, and it feels good. Next question.
Your defense played excellent today. How did you prepare for the triple option?
Yeah, so in practices leading up to the game, we ran a couple drills, mainly just trying to sort of work on not falling for ball fakes, because that's a good portion of what the triple option is. Yes, it's to try to draw you in, but in terms of actual ball fakes, they can fake the pitch. Fake like the quarterback's keeping it when he actually pitches it away. So just practicing sort of following where the ball is and figuring out who has the ball. And, our defense, we had some great tackles today as well. Open field tackles, really making a difference. So, we played great today. it's just nice. It's nice to get back in the win column. Last question of the day, and we'll go ahead with you right there in the front.
Next week, you travel to play Utah State. How will you prepare for that road atmosphere?
Yeah, Utah State, it's a good program. This year, a little bit of a down year for them, but in order to sort of prep for the road atmosphere, we are piping in some crowd noise in our practice facilities. Now, obviously, it's not going to fully replicate what it's like to play on the road in a hostile environment, but it's pretty much the best that we can do for the time being. But yeah, big game against Utah State next week, trying to stay undefeated in conference play. So make sure to tune in for that. Or if you're going to be in the area, make sure to go show up and wear the cherry and silver. All right, thank you guys. And thank you all for tuning in to this episode. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, this series, again, going to be a little bit more regularly posted. So I'm trying to work as well as I can to get this series uploaded, as well as sort of live reactions to what's going around in college football. So make sure to stay tuned into the channel. There should be a lot more content coming out now that we're actually in the college football season rather than just sort of waiting for it. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. If there's anything that I can do in this series to switch things up, if there's anything, any video ideas that you want to send me, or also just follow along live when you're watching games, the Instagram is Zeke.ollegefootball. So if you look at the channel name right here, just replace the dash with a dot because Instagram didn't let me put a dash in my username. And let me know over there. But for the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all in the next video.